Don't swim with your jewelry on. It's the number one summer holiday mistake that people make. And these days, increasingly year round, people are sea swimming. Salt is corrosive to silver and to gold vermeil, so you don't want to be sea swimming with your favorite jewelry on. It can do huge amounts of damage to the surface of metal, creating pock marks and things like that, depending on how long or how continually the reaction takes place. So take off your jewelry when you're swimming. The same applies for indoor and outdoor pools. They almost all have chemicals in them, whether it's chlorine or various other chemicals. They're going to cause reactions to precious metals. So whether it's gold, silver, platinum, it's not worth the risk. So don't swim with your jewelry on. Save it for when you're ready to go out in the evening after you've applied all of your body lotions and perfumes. Jewelry should be the last thing you put on and the first thing you take off. So later in the evening, when you're coming home, you take your jewelry off, don't sleep in it. It could get tangled or scratched or pulled and weaken the links. And any of the sort of cleansers and things that you use to remove your makeup could have an effect on it. So it's always best to remove your jewelry first thing and make sure that it's the last thing that you put on so that all of those lotions and perfumes are dry and there's no risk of them causing a chemical reaction to the fine jewelry that you have. The number two thing, and this is a big mistake that most people make, whether it's traveling or at home, is storage. So many people store all their jewelry on top of the bedside table or throw it all into a box, and it's rubbing against each other, scratching off each other, causing untold damage to the surface of the jewelry. Big no-no. Don't want to do that. If you've got one of those lovely jewelry boxes with separate compartments where you can store the rings or earrings through little holes in the velvet, fantastic. Otherwise, keep them in the box that you've received them in, so your edge-only box or whatever jewelry box you have, or store them separately in plastic bags. It's the way I store my jewelry when I'm on holidays. It's so convenient, really inexpensive. It can be sandwich bags, but all your necklaces separately in sandwich bags or little bags like this if you have them. And this way you can put your pendant inside the little small bag with the chain then outside of that bag in the other bag, and it'll prevent the chain and the clasp from rubbing off the front of your pendant. So this is super handy for traveling, but also for at home if you want to make sure that one of your favorite necklaces isn't rubbing against your other favorite necklace. So storage is a biggie. Then another travel tip, straws. These are fantastic for preventing your chain from getting tangled. Put all of your chains, feed them through a straw and do up the clasp, and they won't get tangled. And just make sure and wrap them separately. You can roll them in your clothes or in tissue or whatever you like, but just it'll stop them getting tangled. Just protect that pendant.